Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Mojo-Synthesis. I'm Tony.
I'm Dwayne.
And we're here to break down the relationship between rap and metal and the cultural differences behind them.
Let's get it going.
Here it comes. All right, everybody, the moment we've all been waiting for. Dwayne's brought a song here for me to listen to today. I guarantee you I've never heard it. And we're going to start breaking stuff down. D, what is it?
I got something for y'all. Got something for Tony. I got my man Nas. He's a top fiver. He's one of the top lyricists that people always mention. So the song that we're presenting today is called "THIEVES Theme" from the Street Disciples album that came out in 2004. Is you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Let's see what we got.
1, 2. Check 1, 2, 1, 2. Who got more style than Sun do? Check 1, 2. Yo, I'm hot like 95 Fahrenheit on a summer night. Tight spot where these ride. Rats drink from water drops in the streets. Little kids scared cops with red dots. Philosophical gangster with violent pride.
All right, I got to say first, I'm digging the Inagata Davida.
I knew you like that. That's why I chose that song.
Very cool, very cool.
Going back like black and white TVs with pliers. Leaning on broke down cars with flat tires. Flash on anybody trying on the blocks. I'm on mighty cone. My peeps top balloons up and swallow them in the P-now. Got goons, lots of them. Cops see them and run, don't want no drama. Certain parts of the streets, the beast don't want a martyr. Hood haunted like the Dakota, where John Lennon was shot up. But he sang for peace, he banged for freedom. Hang with wild Jamaicans from Kingston who drink Irish Moss. Listening to Peter Winston McIntosh. Lightning hits the top of the church steeple when I'm writing. No hyphen, it's frightening. The Thieves Theme, play me at night, they won't act right. Understandable, smooth, then move with. The Thieves Theme, play me at night, they won't act right. Understandable, smooth, then move.
I really like it's not fast, it's not slow, it's smooth.
Right.
I mean, that's really cool to me. I think that's awesome. So Nas, tell me about Nas.
So Nas, he's an artist that came out at Queensbridge, New York. When he got established, he was around 18 years old. So he got founded by a producer by the name of Large Professor out of Queens as well, out of Queensbridge Projects. Large Professor kind of passed him on around. They was trying to get him signed, so he wound up getting a deal with MC Search from Third Base. So MC Search wound up putting him on a record called Back to the Grill Again. And then he wound up being on a song called Live at the Barbecue by Large Professor. And that's where he kind of took off.
Who's MC Search?
MC Search is one of the rappers from Third Base.
Who's Third Base?
Third Base is a group out of Queens as well. You have MC Search and Prime Minister Pete, something like that. I believe that. I think that's his name. But they were a group that was established in the 90s hip-hop era. They were a group that was lyrical as well.
All right. I got a lot to learn, man. I hope I could teach you as much about the metal. I don't know. You were pretty good the other day. All right, let's keep it going.
With the Thieves Theme, play me at night, they won't act right. Understandable, smooth, then move with. The Thieves Theme, play me at night, they won't act right. Understandable, smooth, then move with. I take summers off cause I love winter beef. Started 87 with the in the sheep. 3/4 length beige, dressed to kill. Let the ground hit the crowd, nobody like a snitch. Everybody shut their mouth. Woolrich, Carhartt, the stains smelling like on the brain. Scheming on your girl's bamboos or your chain. Got ill up on the train. Twisting off a cap of the English in my vein. Might have pushed you on the tracks. Deaf crack fiends who can't speak scream noises. Cause she bought a jumper from one of my boys. It's just another day in the hood, and I'm with some wild brothers up to no good. We saw the movies like Tony Montana and them, but our style was let them pow. Then we was them money dudes, make them come up out their shoes, run they Jews, word is bones. While my man Nino gone, and I had to make a song speaking on my whole life for the thieves who come out at night. The Thieves Theme, play me at night, they won't act right. Understandable.
So, one thing for me is and what everyone will get to understand here is we're both songwriters in our own genre. This will all come out as we continue to go. This is video number 1. What I noticed and I think is pretty cool about this is that there's a lot of tension built up in there, and that's it's really cool to me to hear that. I try and do that when I write a song. Music's always tension and resolution, build it up, and then resolve. Whereas this is a little different, where that in the background is going the whole time, and it's kind of keeping it like
it's like a movie.
Yeah.
It's like a movie.
Yeah, awesome.
Move with the Thieves theme. Play me at night, they won't act right. Understandable, smooth. That move with the Thieves theme. Play me at night, they won't act right. Understandable, smooth. That move with the Thieves theme. Play me at night, they won't act right. Understandable, smooth. That move with 1, 2.
There's the bass.
Check 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Check 1, 2, 1, 2. Who got more style than Sundu?
Also, this music video as well as the song was in an important movie that a couple of artists were in. Could you guys tell us who it was and what movie it was?
I don't know, so I'm not going to ask them. I want to see it in the comments, which is pretty cool. So, all right, man. That was good for me. That was good for me. You picked a good one to hit me with first. I like it. Yeah, looking forward to hearing what everyone else thinks in the comments, and I want to know the name of that movie, but don't tell me. Now, one thing I do want to do is I would like to get into a lyrical breakdown.
Okay.
A little bit. We'll come right back to that. All right, so Dwayne, why don't you break down for me where Nas is coming from, the meaning behind the lyrics, what's going on at the time. That's really what I want to know about that song.
Okay, so this song is correlated to the movie that came out with it. So this,
I don't mean to interrupt you, but we can't say that, can we? Because we're waiting for an answer.
I'm not gonna say the name of the movie.
All right, go ahead, man.
I want you guys to tell us the name of the movie. Okay, so this song kind of goes to the movie that it came out during that time of year. Also, this is off of the whole Stillmatic album. It was around that time when Stillmatic came out. So this literally came out of nowhere. Like it literally came out the blue. Out of most of the music that he was doing at the time is totally different. It had a different sound, and he still kept up his lyrical his bars basically. So his bars and some of the lines is, who got more style than Sundu? So everybody knows in the music industry, especially hip hop, that his crew calls him Godson. So they don't refer to him as Nas, they call him Son. Everybody calls him Son. So Son is basically short for Godson. So he's Godson to basically, you know what I'm saying, the people in his community. Now, I'm not sure what that means, how far that goes back. But in some of the lines, one of the lines that stood out to me, philosophical gangster with violent priors, going back like black whites and TVs with pliers. A philosophical gangster, when you think about the old heads that I had came up with in Newark, all the OGs had a lot of wisdom. Even though that they were still playing the street level and still doing crime, they were literally still giving us jewels for us to breed off of, and they kept me off the streets. Anytime they see me doing something that didn't correlate with my lifestyle, because I was, you know what I'm saying, kind of grew up in a community center, they literally would kind of break down to us, okay, this is why you don't want to be out here. So hearing him say philosophical gangster with violent priors, that's literally going back to what they had done. And the way they go back is like, you know what I'm saying, going back like black, white TVs with pliers. Now, I'm not sure where some of y'all were from, but where I was from, we had the channels that you could turn and the knob would break. So they would take pliers to use to turn the channel and turn the TV on and off. That's how that go. That's what that line was said like that. That's what kind of always stood out to me every time he says that.
So now in that line, you took it back to how, back in your neighborhood, the OGs kept you off. I guess the music you're saying was used to keep you
right
out
Right.
of whatever was happening, that stuff you shouldn't have been around or whatever. Right. So to me, if you're telling me, is that what he's saying?
That's part of what he's saying. That's part of what's in the community. So this stuff is going on. I could visually, like, even before the video came out, I could visually see the video in my head, how I would do it. Like, if I were to make a video, I would probably make it the same way that he did the video. So everyone was kind of hush hush in the video. People were masked up, and that was kind of not showing their face, and that's kind of a unspoken thing in a hip hop community.
Not to show your face,
right? Not to speak and not to talk to the police. But the way that this song correlates to the movie, once you realize what movie it was, then you'll understand the lyrics a little bit more.
All right. Well, then I guess that's going to be we might have a part 2 a little bit once we get the name of the movie, because now I want to know what it is, but he's not going to tell me, so we're going to have to wait on that part. But I thought that was really great for my intro into this. I am the metalhead in this group here, and he knows a little something about metal. I have to find some songs to stump him on and make sure they're true reactions. But he's got me on a lot, so this is going to be a lot of Tony's education. Trust me. But that being said, that was great. NAS Thieves Theme. We will revisit when someone tells us what that movie was, and we'll do a little bit of a follow-up to that. Until then, we are Mojo-Synthesis, and we'll catch you next time.
All right.
Thanks, everybody.